Hey everyone, it's Aradna. Happy June! I tried doing monthly wrap-ups on my blog last year. It lasted maybe 2 months before I realized I wasn't going to be able to keep it up. This year I am trying a quarterly wrap-up thing. The first one is linked in the description and the second one will go up at the end of this month. But when I was looking back on that blog post, I realized while I wrote down how many books I'd read in the first 3 months of the year, I didn't write down which books I'd read. And I don't read a lot anymore. My reading has slowed down considerably over the years, but I do still try to read at least a book a month. This month, however, I managed to finish 5 books, which is a lot for me because last year I barely read 12 books in the whole of the year. So I thought, since I'm not writing down the book titles in the blog post, I would do monthly wrap-up videos, whether they're 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 2 minutes. In May, I finished 5 books. So the first one I started at the end of April. This was The Burning by Laura Bates. I got this copy from Hansing for review purposes, and honestly it took me a while to read because it's the type of book that makes you feel things, sort of like a punch in the gut and then twisting your insides. It's really well written, but it is heavy in a few ways. But still, first book of the month was a win. The second book I read this year was one of my most anticipated of last year, and this year I finally ordered it and got it and I finished it, and it was amazing and it completely lived up to the hype. Empire of Sand by Tasha, Suri. It was unbelievable. I have no words. I will link my review once I actually write it and post it, but it was amazing. The next 3 books I read in May were the trilogy by Helen Sheuerer, I think that's how you pronounce her name, the Ormer Chronicles, which were stunning. I finished all 3 in less than 2 weeks. I got the books because I am part of the War of Mist blog tour that is happening in July, and okay, the first is Heart of Mist. This was the one that took me the longest to read, not because it wasn't good, but because it was a bit slow. It's a lot of setup. The setup doesn't happen in info dumping, which is great. It unfolds very nicely. And the story follows 4 characters, so it's a multiple point of view series. Heart of Mist took me about a week to read, and then I immediately started Reign of Mist because it ended it ended in such a way that you just wanted to keep reading. So Reign of Mist was amazing, 5 stars. Finished it in 2 days, immediately picked up War of Mist, finished that in 2 days, and I don't know what to do with my life right now. So I have not picked up another book yet because I still have to write the book reviews for these books, and I loved them all so much. This month was very good for books for me, and I am hoping to get at least 2 books read next month. I have 2 books from Hansing that I really want to read, but I am also traveling in this month. I keep saying next month, but it is June, and so this month I'm hoping to read Wilder Girls and A Pocket Full of Stars. How was May for reading for you? What books did you really enjoy? What books did you not enjoy? What are you planning to read in June? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, bye!